What if the air inside your home is carrying more pet dander than you realize? Welcome to my channel, where we uncover real solutions in smart home air purifiers for pet owners and allergies. Stay with us to discover how to breathe cleaner air, and check links in description for details. Blue air purifiers for large rooms. 3,000 square feet of polluted air can be cleaned in less time than it takes to finish a cup of coffee. That changes how you think about home air. Living with pets, seasonal allergies, or urban dust often feels like you are constantly fighting something invisible. The Blue Air Blue Pure 211i Max steps in like a silent reset button for your environment. Its HEPA silent technology pulls in smoke, mold spores, pet dander, and fine particles without the loud fan noise most people tolerate. In large apartments or open homes, it covers up to 3,048 square feet in 1 hour, which means fewer lingering smells and easier breathing after just a short run. For anyone exploring smart home air purifiers for pet owners and allergies, this model integrates well into daily routines with app-based control and automatic air quality adjustments. Compared to something like the Dyson Pure Cool, it focuses more on raw purification power than extra display features. Upsides include fast coverage, low noise, and strong odor removal. On the downside, it is not the smallest unit, and replacement filters are an ongoing cost to consider. It is ideal for families with pets, allergy sufferers, or anyone who wants cleaner air without constant monitoring. Breathing shifts noticeably when the air stops working against you. This purifier does not just clean a room, it changes how a space feels after long days with pets, cooking smoke, and city dust drifting in. For those ready to bring calm into the air itself, this unit delivers quiet relief at home every single day. Air Doctor AD3500 Smart App Air Purifier. Most people don't realize indoor air can trap more pollution than a busy roadside within a single closed day. That's exactly where the Air Doctor AD3500 steps in like a quiet correction to your breathing space. It is built for bedrooms and large rooms up to 2,520 ft2, turning stale air into something noticeably lighter. People struggling with allergies, pet hair buildup, smoke, dust, mold, and pollen often feel trapped in their own homes before this kind of system. Here, hospital-grade ultra HEPA filtration and premium carbon layers work together to capture what ordinary purifiers leave behind. Smart control via app makes adjustments effortless, especially in homes where pet owners need constant freshness without thinking twice. Still, it's not silent at higher speeds, and replacement filters require ongoing cost consideration. Compared to mid-range purifiers, it feels more industrial in performance, but also heavier in price and presence. It suits families with pets, allergy-sensitive individuals, and anyone treating air quality as a long-term health investment rather than a luxury. Many users notice the biggest change within the first night of running it in a closed bedroom. The air feels less dense in the morning, especially for people waking up with sinus pressure or sneezing fits. Placement matters too, as central positioning improves circulation across larger spaces. The app also helps monitor filter life and air quality trends, reducing guesswork for busy households that rely on consistent indoor purification every single day without interruption. Its presence quietly transforms the way a home feels, as if the air itself finally learned how to behave. Levoit Air Purifier for Home Large. Some homes circulate the same air up to 7 times before it ever feels truly clean. That invisible loop is exactly what the Levoit Vital 100 SP steps in to break. In real homes with pets, dust, and seasonal pollen, air doesn't stay fresh for long. This is where smart home air purifiers for pet owners and allergies quietly become essential. The Vital 100 SP monitors air quality in real time and reacts before you even notice discomfort. Its washable pre-filter catches visible debris while the HEPA system handles the microscopic threats. Sleep mode keeps it whisper quiet, making nights easier for sensitive lungs and pet households. Compared to Xiaomi Mi Air Purifier 4, Levoit feels more intuitive in daily smart control usage. Wi-Fi control adds convenience, though occasional app delays can frustrate impatient users. Buyers who suffer from allergies, have pets, or live in polluted city apartments will benefit most. It's not just an appliance, it's a steady shift toward breathing that feels lighter at home. If your current room feels heavier in the morning than it should, this unit quietly changes that rhythm over time. Unlike basic purifiers that only push air around, this model reads conditions and responds with intention rather than guesswork. Families with shedding pets, students in dusty rentals, and allergy-prone users will notice the difference most during long, closed-room hours, especially when outdoor pollution spikes, because the purifier maintains steady airflow quality without loud interruptions, making everyday breathing feel less like effort and more like a natural part of living at home again without constant air worry. Air Doctor AD3500 Air Purifier. Most people only realize the air inside their home is heavier than outside when allergies start controlling their sleep. This is where the Air Doctor AD3500 Air Purifier and 1-year filter combo pack quietly changes the entire atmosphere of a large space up to 2520 ft2. It doesn't just circulate air, it captures what your eyes refuse to see: fine dust, smoke layers, pet hair drifting like invisible threads, mold traces, and pollen that cling to every breath. Powered by ultra HEPA and premium carbon filtration, it becomes especially relevant for homes built around smart home air purifiers for pet owners and allergies, where constant shedding, seasonal triggers, and urban pollution overlap. In real use, mornings feel lighter, breathing feels less forced, and rooms that once felt stale start to reset within hours instead of days. Compared to alternatives like Blue Air or Dyson, the Air Doctor leans harder into filtration depth rather than sleek minimalism or app-heavy controls. That makes it less flashy, but more focused on what matters inside air purification. Who should consider it? Families with pets, allergy-sensitive sleepers, and anyone managing large open-plan rooms that trap odors and fine particles. Downside: it's a sizable unit and filter replacements require planning, not impulse buying. But in exchange, the air feels noticeably reset, almost like stepping into a newly aired-out space after rain. Its value shows most in daily relief from invisible irritants rather than dramatic features. Once you notice how clean air changes mood and sleep quality, going back to untreated indoor air feels almost impossible to accept again ever. Dream HEPA Air Purifier. Most people don't realize the air in a pet-friendly home can recycle invisible fur particles hundreds of times a day. This Dream HEPA Air Purifier FP10 beige steps in like a quiet cleaner that never complains, even when cats shed non-stop and dogs shake off dust after every walk. Its self-cleaning pet hair intake system actively pulls floating dander, while the 4-layer filtration locks in odors that usually cling to sofas and curtains. For homes struggling with allergies, this unit fits naturally into the world of smart home air purifiers for pet owners and allergies without feeling over-engineered. Day to day, the app control and voice commands make it easy to adjust airflow while cooking, cleaning, or just relaxing after work. Compared with a Dyson purifier or a Blue Air unit like the 211i Max, Dream feels more focused on pet-heavy households rather than pure industrial coverage. Upside is rapid odor control and surprisingly strong fur capture in small to mid-large rooms. Downside: it may not match ultra-premium filtration depth in extremely large open spaces. Still, for pet parents wanting cleaner air without constant filter anxiety, it delivers steady relief. Those exploring smart home air purifiers for pet owners and allergies will find it a practical middle ground between affordability and performance. Instead of battling visible fur on every surface, this purifier shifts the atmosphere of a home into something lighter, calmer, and easier to breathe in, especially after long days with shedding pets constantly in motion around you, turning everyday living space into a noticeably fresher environment. Overall simple effective change.